Let us talk about farm machinery and implements. Farm machinery makes work easier and faster. It allows farmers to cultivate more land and produce more food. Understanding farm machinery is essential for your exams. This is topic 7. We are discussing farm machinery and implements. By the end of this lesson, you will understand the types of farm machinery, the uses of different implements, factors affecting the choice of machinery, maintenance of farm machinery, and how to answer exam questions. Take your notes. Let us go. First, what are farm machinery and implements? Farm machinery refers to the machines used in farming operations. Implements are tools or equipment that are attached to machines or used by hand. Together, they help farmers perform tasks like land preparation, planting, weeding, harvesting, and processing. Farm machinery ranges from simple hand tools to complex tractors and harvesters. Now let me explain the classification of farm machinery and implements. They can be classified by their function. The first category is land preparation implements. These are used to prepare the soil for planting. The cutlass is a simple hand tool used for clearing bushes and small trees. It is common on small farms. The hoe is another hand tool. It is used for tilling the soil, making ridges, and weeding. The plow is an implement that turns over the soil. It breaks up the ground and buries weeds and crop residues. The plow can be pulled by animals or a tractor. The harrow is an implement that breaks up clods and levels the soil after plowing. It prepares a smooth seed bed. The cultivator is an implement used for secondary tillage. It breaks up the soil and uproots weeds. The second category is planting and seeding implements. These are used to put seeds into the soil. The seed drill is a machine that plants seeds at the correct depth and spacing. It places the seeds in rows. It covers them with soil. The seed drill saves time and ensures uniform germination. The planter is similar to a seed drill but is used for larger seeds like maize and beans. The jab planter is a hand tool used for planting maize. It makes a hole, drops the seed, and covers it. The broadcast seeder throws seeds over a wide area. It is used for crops like rice and grass. The third category is weeding and pest control implements. These are used to control weeds and pests. The hoe is the most common weeding tool on small farms. It cuts weeds at the soil surface. The cultivator can also be used for weeding between rows. The knapsack sprayer is a tank with a pump and nozzle. It is used to spray herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides. It is carried on the farmer's back. The boom sprayer is a larger sprayer mounted on a tractor. It is used for large fields. The fourth category is harvesting implements. These are used to gather mature crops. The sickle is a hand tool with a curved blade. It is used for cutting crops like rice, wheat, and sorghum. The scythe is similar to a sickle but has a long handle. It is used for cutting grass and grain. The harvester is a machine that cuts crops. A combine harvester cuts, threshes, and cleans grain in one operation. It is used for maize, rice, wheat, and soybeans. The potato harvester digs up potatoes and separates them from the soil. The cotton picker picks cotton from the plants. The fifth category is processing implements. These are used to process harvested crops. The sheller removes the outer covering from seeds. A maize sheller removes kernels from the cob. The grinder or mill grinds grains into flour. The oil expeller extracts oil from seeds like groundnuts and palm kernels. The dryer removes moisture from crops to prevent spoilage. The sixth category is transportation implements. These are used to move products around the farm. The wheelbarrow is a hand-propelled cart with one wheel. It is used for moving soil, manure, and harvested crops. The trolley or trailer is pulled by a tractor or animal. It is used for larger loads. The pickup truck is used for transporting produce to the market. Now let me explain the tractor. The tractor is the most important farm machine. It provides the power for many other implements. Tractors are used for plowing, harrowing, planting, spraying, and hauling. Tractors have large wheels at the back and small wheels at the front. The wheels have deep treads for traction. Tractors come in different sizes. Small tractors are used for small farms. Large tractors are used for large farms. Tractors can be powered by diesel or petrol. Diesel is more common because it is more efficient. The power of a tractor is measured in horsepower. 1 horsepower is the power needed to lift 75 kilograms 1 meter in 1 second. Now let me explain the factors affecting the choice of farm machinery. Farmers consider several factors when choosing machinery. The first factor is the size of the farm. Large farms need large machines like tractors and combine harvesters. Small farms need small tools like hoes and cutlasses. The second factor is the type of crop. Different crops need different machines. Maize needs a sheller. Rice needs a thresher. The third factor is the topography. Flat land allows the use of large machines. Hilly land requires smaller machines or hand tools. The fourth factor is the availability of capital. Machines are expensive. Farmers with limited money cannot buy large machines. They may rent machines or use hand tools. The fifth factor is the availability of spare parts and repair services. Machines that cannot be repaired are useless. Farmers choose machines for which spare parts are available. The sixth factor is the skill of the farmer. Some machines require training to operate. If farmers are not trained, they should not buy complex machines. The seventh factor is the cost of fuel. Machines that use more fuel are more expensive to operate. Farmers consider fuel efficiency. The eighth factor is the availability of labor. If labor is cheap and available, farmers may not need machines. If labor is expensive or scarce, machines become more attractive. Now let me explain the maintenance of farm machinery. Proper maintenance keeps machines working longer and prevents breakdowns. The first maintenance practice is cleaning. Machines should be cleaned after each use. Soil and plant material can cause rust and wear. The second practice is lubrication. Moving parts need oil or grease to reduce friction. Farmers should follow the manufacturer's recommendations for lubrication. The third practice is sharpening. Cutting parts like plowshares, hoes, and sickles need to be sharpened regularly. Sharp tools work better and require less effort. The fourth practice is tightening. Nuts and bolts can loosen with use. They should be checked and tightened regularly. The fifth practice is storage. Machines should be stored in a dry place. They should be protected from sun, rain, and theft. The sixth practice is regular inspection. Farmers should check for worn or damaged parts and replace them. The seventh practice is following the manual. Each machine comes with an operator's manual. The manual tells how to use, maintain, and repair the machine. Now let me explain the advantages and disadvantages of using farm machinery. The advantages include increased speed, increased output, reduced labor, more timely operations, and improved quality of work. A tractor can plow a hectare in 1 hour. A man with a hoe might take days. Machines allow farmers to plant and harvest at the right time. They can also do work that is too hard for humans or animals. The disadvantages include high cost, need for fuel and spare parts, need for skilled operators, and potential for soil compaction. Machines are expensive to buy and maintain. Heavy machines can compact the soil, reducing its fertility. Machines can also break down at critical times. Farmers without access to repair services can lose their crops. A common exam question asks you to classify farm machinery by function. Here is a sample answer. Land preparation implements include cutlass, hoe, plow, harrow, and cultivator. Planting implements include seed drill, planter, jab planter, and broadcast seeder. Weeding implements include hoe, cultivator, and knapsack sprayer. Harvesting implements include sickle, scythe, harvester, and combine harvester. Processing implements include sheller, grinder, oil expeller, and dryer. Transportation implements include wheelbarrow, trolley, and pickup truck. Another exam question asks you to explain the functions of the tractor. Here is your answer. The tractor is the most important farm machine. It provides power for plowing, harrowing, planting, spraying, and hauling. It can pull many different implements. Tractors come in different sizes and horsepower. They are essential for mechanized farming. Another exam question asks you to list factors affecting the choice of farm machinery. Here is your answer. The factors include the size of the farm, the type of crop, the topography, the availability of capital, the availability of spare parts and repair services, the skill of the farmer, the cost of fuel, and the availability of labor. Farmers must consider all these factors before buying machinery. Another exam question asks you to explain the maintenance of farm machinery. Here is your answer. Maintenance practices include cleaning after use, lubricating moving parts, sharpening cutting parts, tightening loose nuts and bolts, storing in a dry place, regular inspection for wear and damage, and following the operator's manual. Proper maintenance extends the life of machinery and prevents breakdowns. Here is what you need to take away. Farm machinery and implements help farmers perform tasks faster and more efficiently. Land preparation implements include plows, harrows, and cultivators. Planting implements include seed drills and planters. Weeding implements include hoes and sprayers. Harvesting implements include sickles and combine harvesters. Processing implements include shellers and grinders. The tractor provides power for many implements. Factors affecting choice include farm size, crop type, capital, and skills. Maintenance includes cleaning, lubrication, sharpening, tightening, and proper storage. Practice these concepts. When you have them down, move to topic 8.